Leland, you let us know when you're ready. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and get started introducing one of our new tight ends, JT Byrne. Questions for JT?
JT, give us a little background on the path that brought you here to Tech.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm from Carmel by the Sea, California. So about 2% of people know where that is out here. So grew up there, went to Carmel High School, and then started my college career at Oregon State. I did 2 seasons there, and then came back home to UC Berkeley, and I graduated there in December. So I'm grad transferring now to Tech. So I got 1 year of eligibility left, and really excited to be here.
Jackson.
Seems like a lot of the tight ends in the room have a different skill set. What do you think you bring to the offense?
Yeah, I think I think the first thing for me is like controlling what I can control, and those 2 things are attitude and effort. And I know for a fact that I'm going to go out there and give the best attitude and the best effort I can on a daily basis and with every rep. And then obviously coming from Cal, I had a lot of good time like inline and at the point of attack, but also believe that I can expand that to securing the edge, being a really reliable target in the pass game, and getting yards after catch.
Kelly.
You were known for your blocking prowess, and you're working with Coach Brock, who's a former offensive lineman that's very into that. What has it been like, and what have you learned from him in terms of blocking and how to execute?
Yeah, no, he's awesome. It's been great working with him. He obviously has that run game mindset, which is great. And kind of picking his brain and having intelligent conversations about the run game. It's something that's really fun for me, and I really enjoy that. And just kind of how he sees it, with hand placement, your steps. We can really, watch film and kind of go into depth about that, which I really like. And then obviously we got a lot of guys in the room that do it at a very high level as well. And then obviously watching Jackson last year and seeing what he did that at such a high level. So it's been great. He's been around as well, so it's been great to pick his brain and kind of see, how he went about stuff and how he learned the offense in such a quick time. But obviously with Coach Brock, he knows ball really well. He loves the run game. He knows the run game. And he's got the mentality that you want as a coach, to go out there and be physical every day.
Sort of just answered this, but when you were trying to figure out where to go, what sold you on Georgia Tech?
Yeah, so it's funny. I tell everyone here, being at Cal, we played, I think, like 4 or 5 teams right after GT. So our install, like our crossover tape was all Georgia Tech. And I had no idea who Haas was, but I was like, who is this guy? Like, he's moving dudes, loved his mentality, loved what he was doing. And so when I got reached out to by Coach Brock when I hit the portal, I was really excited. And, you can tell on film who people are based on film. And I remember telling Coach Key that as well, like, you guys had an identity on film, and it speaks to who you are as people. And I was just really fortunate and grateful that they wanted me to be a part of that, and I was so excited to be a part of this culture that wants to win. That are all really good people, and it's the teammates are great, and so I have nothing but great things to say about transitioning over here, and I feel very fortunate to be here.
Yeah, but you had to move across the country, live in the South.
Well, that's a big move. My first time in Georgia was my visit, so and it was hilarious. I packed. So my first visit was in Arizona. And I was going literally got back to California and then went back. And I think I had shorts, flip-flops, a t-shirt, and it was December 28th here. So I was freezing. But so I was that was a little bit of adjustment at first, getting to the cold, but I adjusted well, and now it's getting super humid, which is totally different as well. But loving the South, love Midtown, love campus. It's been a great experience being here. Yeah.
Got it.
What's it been like learning the playbook? You kind of talked about being more of an inline guy before, but you could line up literally almost anywhere on the field in Buster's offense. What has that been like?
It's been a blast, to be honest. But I think at the same time, it's been great. At Oregon State, it was complete pro style offense. And at Cal, it was kind of a complete spread. So here, it's a little bit of a combination of both. So kind of applying both of those systems, and we're literally doing both of that. So it's been so much fun, just lining up all over the place. Trying different things, trying to expand my game. And having the coaches and the rest of the team kind of believe that we can all get that job done, especially from the tight end position. And so it's great. It's been great kind of learning from guys who've done it. You know, like obviously Josh has done it for a while, Brett's done it for a while. Talking to those guys who have played in the system here in the game and learning from those guys and having a good understanding of, you know, what needs to be accomplished on a given play.
Anything else for JT? Appreciate it. JT.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. See you guys.